The unprecedented power unleashed by the steam turbine engine was quickly seized upon by naval forces around the world, helping usher in a new era in battleship design, the dreadnought era. From the early 20th century, several navies around the world were toying with the concept of a battleship that would carry a uniform armament of heavy guns. Launched in 1906, it was the HMS Dreadnought that proved the revolutionary power of the concept. The fastest battleship at the time of her launch, the HMS Dreadnought was the first lead ship to be powered by steam turbines and sparked an arms race for bigger and better battleships that reverberated around the world. Fast and powerful, dreadnought battleships were characterized by the exclusive use of turbine propulsion for speed and an array of large caliber guns for fighting. At the time, naval guns were unguided, and gunners relied on the splashes of missed shots to adjust their aim. The development of rapid reloading 12-inch naval guns meant that gunners could zero in on enemy targets more quickly and with the weapon that actually mattered. Equipped exclusively with these weapons, dreadnought battleships became the most lethal force on the water and the dominant naval power throughout the First World War. Technical developments continued to advance rapidly, and by the dawn of the Second World War, the dreadnought class was superseded by a new style of multi-role battleship. The Iowa class represents the culmination of the battleship era and the ultimate decline of such ships in the ever-evolving world of naval warfare. The first of the 4 Iowa-class ships entered service in the US Navy in 1943, representing the most powerful class of battleship ever built.
With her complement of about 2,000 men, the giant fighting ship goes through the battle maneuvers in readiness for that moment when her full weight will make itself felt in battle itself.
Speed, once a guiding principle in the dreadnought era, had been sacrificed in preceding classes of US battleship in favor of heavier armor. But with the longer-hulled Iowa class, speed was back at the forefront. And courtesy of 4 cross-compound steam turbine engines, they were the fastest battleships in the world, capable of a top speed of 32.5 knots. With battleships having long since moved away from the dreadnought all-big gun configuration, the Iowas carried a range of firepower, from its array of small 20mm anti-aircraft cannons to its 9 huge anti-ship and shore bombardment guns. Lobbing 16-inch shells for an incredible 32 kilometres at maximum range, the devastating projectiles could spend nearly a minute and a half in flight. For all their firepower and speed, in the Second World War, decisive naval battles were becoming a thing of the past, and the Iowas were relegated to an artillery support role in the island-hopping campaigns of the Pacific Theatre. All the while, debate continued as to the relevance of battleships. In a time when superior power was to be found above the ocean and below it.